Since taking over 2 seasons ago as Fiorentina coach, Lothar Matthäus has returned the club from Florence to relevancy here in Europe. The first season was rocky. Fiorentina fought hard in the league and they would get a trophy, beating Lazio in the Coppa Italia final, securing a berth in the Europa League. Chimi Avia became a star in season 1, netting 22 goals for the club as he was named player of the season. Season 2, Fiorentina had to juggle competing on all 3 fronts, and their defense suffered a bit in the league despite the arrival of Pau Torres. Over time, however, they settled. Martin Odegaard was incredible, but Moise Kean emerged as a star forward for Fiorentina. They made it all the way to the Europa League final, even going up 2-0 against Arsenal. However, they would fall in the end to the English side. Heartbreak in the final, but a European final nonetheless. Fiorentina making strides forward. In the league, they would finish 3rd on the last day of the season, giving them a berth in the Champions League. Now, with the final season of the Fiorentina story to come, will Fiorentina be able to put together a team to compete against Europe's best, or will they struggle to compete at the highest level? Season 3 of the Fiorentina Master League, the final season, begins now. What's up, guys? Hope everyone's doing well out there. Welcome to Season 3, the final season of the Fiorentina story. Now, I did want to continue this career mode for maybe 5 seasons, but as you may have seen recently, I just got a PC, I just got PES 2021 mods, and there's nothing exciting me as much right now as starting a full Master League with all the mods, the authentic chants, the authentic stadiums, tattoos, player faces, everything. So we will be getting that started after this season, but we finish what we start. So we're gonna have the final season of Fiorentina Master League. Thank you for your support, guys. Make sure to like the video if you're enjoying everything. I want to run down what's happening in this video. It's the summer of 2022. We have made it to the Champions League, at least the playoffs. So we're starting with the new kits. We're going to get through the windows, see what sales and what purchases we make. We get into our preseason tour. We'll see some information about that coming up. And then we'll finish the episode with the Champions League playoffs after we see who we draw and the start of Serie A. Thanks for watching, guys. Enjoy the episode. Fiorentina, the final season. Let's get it underway. And the summer gets off to a rocky start. Zinedine Zidane immediately placing a call to the Fiorentina offices, and he's requesting the return of Martin Odegaard. Odegaard was someone we were hoping to hold on to, but Zidane has made it very clear Real Madrid will be bringing him back. His performances at the end of the season really caught the eye of Zidane, who now thinks he can use him in his team. So Martin Odegaard, after a year on loan, we were hoping to keep him, but he's going back to Real Madrid. Based on our criteria from last season, we have secured the new partnership with Puma and Nvidia, the gaming software company. So here are the new Puma kits. For Season 3, we have our home kit, our away kit, our Champions League kit, and our 3rd alternate kit. Some incredible jerseys here this season. We're becoming a stylish club. These are sure to sell out. Fantastic kits here from Puma. Alright, so now with Odegaard gone, let us take a good look at the team and see exactly what we need. Alright, time for some squad evaluation. So in goal, Dragowski and Perrin, we're very happy with this. They will be sticking together. We may bring in a 3rd goalkeeper for cup matches, but honestly, I've been enjoying Perrin playing in the cup matches and getting enough playing time to still be happy and be a part of the squad, so maybe we just keep it with 2 goalkeepers for now. In the centre-back position, we have Milenkovic, Pau Torres, Martinez, who's really done well last season coming off the bench. Different role for him. Though he could be looking to move on, there's a rumor a team is in for him, and he may offer him a starting spot. That will change plans for us. Rasmussen, we're set to sell him. Fulham are most interested right now. Christopher Ager, we considered selling him, but I thought he really performed well towards the end of last season. I think maybe he becomes our 3rd centre back if Martinez moves on. At the left back position, Pellegrini and Biraghi, again a formidable duo. Biraghi is declining. He's now down to a 76. He's now 30 years old. So I may bring in a Champions League quality left back, just so Biragi can play more cup matches, maybe play some backup center back as well. Pellegrini, obviously young and improving. I'm just not sure if this rotation of Pellegrini and Biragi will be enough for Champions League football. In many ways, we're going through the same thing on the right flank. Paul Lirola has been great, and Tavares has had a solid season. But maybe Tomas Tavares can go on loan and bring in someone better than Lirola for the right back position. In midfield, Alex Kral and Dima Krastev back from yet another loan. Both of these guys could be loaned out. Kral, of course, coming in last season, thought he would start more than he did. Amrabat ended up playing a lot of holding midfield. Kral is obviously very good, still young, can play center back as well. But I don't think a loan for him would be the worst idea. Dima Krastev, yet again, potentially a loan candidate. I do not want to sell him. I just want to keep him around the squad, though we've loaned him out every single window so far for the first 2 seasons. Up next, Carlos Soler, who I thought did really well in his first season. One of our highest rated midfielders, if not the highest rated midfielder, though he's more of a bench player. Orkun Kokshu playing so well did limit his playing time, but excited for him in season 2. Our captain, Gaetano Castrovilli, no words, incredible player. I think he's going to only get better and better as the squad improves. Sofian Amrabat, another guy who he's just so strong and active in midfield. He makes it hard to not play him. Love him. Orkun Kokshu, incredible. Honestly, our best performing midfield player last year. He made the Serie A team of the season after almost being sent away in a transfer. Incredible stuff from him. He will be a big part of us going forward. Now, Samuele Richie's back from a couple loans and he is not happy. Look at his affection. Not really happy with the team. We do want to keep him, but honestly, at this point, if a really good offer comes in, maybe we move him on. We'll have to see. This man, however, Ramon Acevedo, is 16 years old, and you wouldn't guess it from the way he played last season. Big part of our plans this year. This guy is a wonder kid in the making. Bruno Akumu, remember him? He is back from his loan. I think he was in America with Minnesota United. So we'll see. Maybe he gets some preseason action. I may loan him out again. Not sure about playing time. But these 3, Richie, Acevedo, and Akumu, are really all kind of fighting for that last midfield spot this season. And Acevedo, I think, clearly wins that right now. Just the highest potential of all these guys. Dieter Ziegler. Yeah, he'll be sold. He does not want to stay here. He's out of contract as well. He was on loan at Cologne. And we'll see what happens with him. But doesn't want to stay with us, so we'll see. Salih Idrisu, really disappointing season for him, I thought. I will be loaning him out. I think he needs more playing time in a more consistent environment where he's not being benched constantly. Now into the attack, Thais Magno. I'm very excited to see what his season looks like this year. He is back. Hopefully his injuries are behind him and he can just shine. Ricardo Rossolini, another solid season from him. Christian Kouame, potentially on the transfer list, though I still maintain he had a really good season despite his injuries and lack of playing time. So he's someone I kind of want around as a super sub off the bench. We'll see. Zach Powell, the young Englishman, he's done well on his loans, but I don't think there's room for him. I think he'll be sold. Mateo Vega, one of the reasons we're selling Powell is Mateo Vega. We want to give Mateo Vega more playing time and make sure he's a big part of the team again this season. Champions League football, I think he's up to the task. Moise Kean has emerged as our main forward. He deserves all the praise. What a year for him last year. He should hit higher and higher height, though I do want to bring in someone who's going to either play with him or really push him in that starting position. Dusan Vlahovic, very interesting. So he's always been solid for us, coming off the bench, scoring timely goals when we need it, but he's itching to start a bit. He's 22 years old now, and as he's getting older, he's looking at his opportunities. I may send him on loan just to keep him happy and look to bring him back more improved next year. Chimi Avia, this one's really interesting. So Chimi, our player of the season in year 1, has a horror show of a year 2. He's almost like Michu with Swansea back in the Premier League a couple years ago. One season wonder, potentially. Does he stay? Do we give him another chance? He was so bad the past few months. It's hard to think of him playing for us again, which may come as a shock to some people given how well he played in season 1. But we are now a Champions League side and we need to make Champions League decisions. We will see. And lastly, El Hassani, our youth team player from Morocco. He will be going on loan for sure. Really talented forward. Let's get him some playing time at a smaller club. And another gem from our youth team, Jefferson Batista comes in, the Brazilian center back. He can play center midfield as well. Mature beyond his age. He'll surely get some time with the team in pre-season. Fiorentina have secured a 2-week pre-season tour of Argentina where they'll be facing historic clubs River Plate and Boca Juniors before coming back for the Champions League playoffs. And Jacob Rasmussen has been requesting a transfer away from the club for a while now. He gets his wish. He's off to the Premier League where he'll play with Fulham. Rasmussen never played much for us. Not a big loss. Wish him all the best. And the draw for the Champions League playoffs has been made. Let's see who will be playing to make it into the group stage. Rangers, okay, a trip to Ibrox. That should be very interesting. So Chelsea, AGF, Ajax, Braga, Fiorentina, Rangers, Club Brugge, CSK, Moscow, Villarreal, Rennes, POK, Dynamo Kiev, Fenerbahce, AK Athens, and Dortmund, BSC Young Boys. Well, I guess we could have taken on Dortmund, Villarreal, Ajax, or Chelsea. So it could have been a lot more difficult. Rangers will be interesting. Steven Gerrard's Rangers. And now that we're heading into the summer, knowing what we need to do, let's have a look at where our weaknesses are and our targets for this offseason. Alright, so let's look through our targets. A couple positions you want to strengthen. At the center back position, Koundé. Of course, Jules Koundé, our main target. I think he's going to be a difficult get and quite expensive as well, but we'll hope for this. Klosterman, the German. Maybe Mateus can convince him to come over. Same with Ginter, who's been doing very well at Gladbach. Kabak, the wonder kid, currently at Liverpool in real life, but still at Schalke here. Jenny, coming in for some experience, potentially from Togo. At the left back position, a couple players we're really looking out for. Rayan Ait-Nouri, who is now at Real Madrid behind Marcelo and Ferland Mendy. Let's see if they're interested in loading him out. Douglas Santos at Zenit. He's been quite the player for them, the Brazilian. But the main target, I would say, the main two, is Zinchenko, who's not playing at all for Manchester City, and Estupinian, the Ecuadorian who plays for Villarreal. So we'll see what we do at the left back position. At right back, Florenzi, I would say potentially our biggest target here, bringing the Italian back to Serie A. Youssef Attal is very intriguing, but he's so expensive. There's Emerson as well at Barcelona. He's not been playing. Dest and Sergio Roberto have been playing mainly. Bustos as well from Independiente, though he is Argentinian, which makes it a bit more difficult with the EU spots. Henriks from Germany. Mateus again, the German connection. He would be fun. Kevin Mbabu, who's been playing for Wolfsburg. A very pacey right back. He can really get up and down the flanks. In midfield, well, it's hard to say what we're looking for. I'm pretty happy with the midfield, but I'll say Harvey Martinez potentially coming in as a mature player to help some of the young guys grow. Philippe Coutinho, yeah, it's a bit out there, but Coutinho now 30 years old. There's a chance maybe could be coming over. We're also looking at Marcos Llorente. Atletico Madrid, he can play everywhere in midfield. Thomas Müller is probably the most interesting one. There's that German connection again. It's a time for him to move on. Serie A is a place where a lot of Germans have gone later in their career and have found success. So could Müller give us the experience we need up top? Florian Wirtz as well, young German. Attacking midfielder, right winger, can do it all. The new Kai Havertz. And then in terms of pure center forwards, quite a few guys looking at. Gonzalo Ramos looks incredible from Benfica, but his release clause is massive. We will see. Myron Boadu, who's at Borussia Dortmund and never really plays. Yeah, he played one game last season. He could be exciting, a bit younger, yes, but he's good stats all around. He could be an interesting one, especially probably not enjoying his game time there. There is Morelos, the Colombian, over at Rangers. Could be exciting. And someone here we're very excited about, looking forward to, Sebastiano Esposito. How could he do up top with Moise Kean? He's the best young Italian striker out there right now. In addition, there's Andre Silva, there's Evan Nielsen, and Darwin Nunez from Benfica, from Porto and Benfica respectively. These two lit up the charts in Portugal last year. And Memphis Depay from Olympique Lyon. So a lot of potential targets, just so you have an idea of what we're looking for. I'm seeing some players I'm excited to go for immediately. So let's see what happens in this transfer window. And Fiorentina have decided to loan Alex Kral to Berlin. The young Czech midfielder came in with a lot of fanfare last season, and though he performed well, didn't get enough game time. So Fiorentina hoping he can do well on loan. So Alex Kral off to Hertha Berlin. And Villarreal are coming in aggressively for Fiorentina center back Lucas Martinez Quarta. Lucas Martinez lost his position as a locked-on starter to Pau Torres the year before, Torres coincidentally coming from Villarreal. And now Villarreal finishing 4th, they've secured their potential chance to make it to the group stage here in the Champions League, and they're offering Martinez a starting spot. He cannot turn it down. So Lucas Martinez is off to Villarreal. He's a big loss. We'd have loved to have kept him off the bench, but he had a great opportunity to go start in Spain for a Champions League team, and we had to let him go. So Martinez off to Villarreal. And there's some interesting news coming out of Turin. It turns out Federico Chiesa is thinking about coming back to Fiorentina. Juventus have his rights, so there will be a negotiation. Potentially, there's something the teams can work out. And it's a massive deal that's shocking all of Europe. Ricardo Rossolini and Federico Chiesa in a swap deal here. Fiorentina will also pay 20 million on top of that. But Juventus get Rossolini, and Federico Chiesa is back to Fiorentina, his boyhood club. And Chiesa himself, of course, had a bit of an apology for the Fiorentina fans. After he scored for Juventus against Fiorentina last year, he celebrated. He apologized in the papers last year, but again now, coming back to the club, he's making sure they know he's committed. Federico Chiesa back to Fiorentina, back for the Champions League journey potentially. Incredible stuff here, the fans overjoyed. And Fiorentina wasting no time in the market, they move quickly again, securing some help at the left back position. Bringing in Zinchenko from Manchester City. Zinchenko has not been playing much recently. He comes in here with a chance to potentially compete for the left back position with Luca Pellegrini. Big signing. He's also very versatile, can play midfield as well. Pep Guardiola lets him go. City trash is our treasure. And yet another crucial depth piece for us, potentially on the move here. PSG coming in aggressively for Mattia Perrin. PSG offering him a potential starting position as well, just like Martinez to Villarreal. And Mattia Perrin is off to France. After one season with us, he came in, did very well as a backup keeper, played a lot more than we planned, but he's getting a chance here to start for a Champions League contender. We can't turn him down, so Mattia Perrin is off to PSG. And we have decided to loan out Salih Idrissou for the season. Salih Idrissou, I thought, was disappointing after a really good first season. We're going to loan him out for a year. Hopefully he can improve and come back a better player. And the search for a goalkeeper is on, and we have brought in Marcus Schubert from Eintracht. The German goalkeeper should be a capable backup for Bartolomei Dragowski. Of course, we lose Perrin to PSG, so Schubert comes in. And we've struck another deal with Hertha Berlin. We're also going to be sending Dusan Vlahovic off to the German capital, where he'll be playing with Alex Kral. Now, Vlahovic, of course, has been an incredible backup forward for us. We'd love to have kept him for this Champions League journey, but he's been itching to start, and we can't promise that to him, so he goes off to Germany. Hopefully you get a lot of good playing time there. And Zach Powell, our highly touted U-team prospect, has been sold. The squad has taken a step forward. No need for him anymore. We wish him the best of luck. And looking to bolster our front line, we bring in the young Italian Sebastiano Esposito, who scored 16 goals last season for Spal. The young forward, the former Inter Milan forward, comes in. He can form a great partnership potentially with Moise Kean. We're excited to have him in here. The young Italian Sebastiano Esposito. That's an exciting signing as we look to shore up our front line for the Champions League. And as we look to bring in some veterans for the Champions League journey, Alessandro Florenzi will be coming in on loan from Paris Saint-Germain. PSG with enough right backs. They've deemed the Italian surplus to requirements, and we're going to bring him in here. He will rotate with Paul Liorola. I think it's a very good setup for us. And I think he's going to bring a lot of experience. He can play up and down that right flank. So Florenzi comes in. He's going to allow us to play 3 at the back at times. And the FIFA World Cup, let's see what happened. Holland have won their first ever World Cup, beating France in the final 1-0. England beat Croatia to 3rd place 1-0. In terms of the World Cup, Lacazette with 6 goals for France. Keita Balde with 5 for Senegal. Kessie with 5 as well. Marco Reus with 4. Memphis Depay with 4. And in terms of the assists, Frankie de Jong with 4. Kante with 4. Pogba with 3. Aouar with 3 as well. And your World Cup player of the tournament, Virgil van Dijk. Lacazette, the top scorer. Frankie de Jong, your assist leader, and Ronald Koeman, best manager. And the World Cup team of the tournament, Lacazette and Mbappe up top, Kante, Kessie, Koopminers, and Brozovic in your midfield. Very interesting midfield. Dumfries, Sergio Ramos, Virgil van Dijk, and Ben Chilwell with David De Gea in goal. And let's just check out the biggest transfer market news. So Griezmann is off to PSG. Saul is off to Manchester City. Luis Alberto is off to Inter Milan. Mikel Merino to AC Milan. Dan James off to PSG as well. That's strange. Diego Dallo off to AS Roma from AC Milan. There's Eddie Dzeko off to Arsenal. So they're going to be even more dangerous. But that means we don't have to face Eddie Dzeko in Serie A, which is a big deal. And with Florenzi coming in, Thomas Tavares is out on loan. Of course, the young Portuguese defender did well at times, but we need some more experience here. He'll get consistent playing time, and Florenzi and Liolo will be our right backs this season. And we're bringing in some more experience. Joseph Ilicic coming in. This one's very exciting. He left Atalanta for Barcelona. Didn't get much playing time in Spain. He still has a couple years left in him. And he's coming back to Italy where he will play for Fiorentina. He's going to start in nicely in that front line. Sometimes he'll come off the bench. Sometimes he'll start. He can't play 90 minutes anymore, but he still has that touch of class about him. So Joseph Ilicic coming in. And after a busy summer, Fiorentina now heading off to Argentina for the preseason tour where they will face River Plate and Boca Juniors. We get to see some of the new signings in action. Get to see the new kits in action as well. Let's head to Argentina. Alright, and ahead of the start of the new season, Fiorentina have taken a trip to Argentina where they will be facing both River Plate and Boca Juniors. First matchup here against River Plate, and things did not go well at all. Early on, goal conceded here from Fiorentina, and it was this type of day for them. They conceded 4 goals to River Plate. Of course, we know Fiorentina's defense has been a mess at times, and it was completely exposed here. The Argentinian side just picking apart Fiorentina. This is not going to cut it in the Champions League, but this is why you play preseason. You work the kinks out early, you see what works, what doesn't work, and clearly River Plate had a field day against us. Here they are again. What a strike there, making it 3-0. Prato was in a form up top. Fiorentina just could never really settle, and they kept struggling all game long. River Plate on their home turf, of course. The fans rabid, excited to see some European teams here. And even Borre here late, the Colombian, finishing things off 4-0. A day of reckoning for Fiorentina as they have a lot of work to do. Then they headed to La Bombonera to take on River Plate's biggest rival, Boca Juniors. Fiorentina hoping here that things would be a bit better. They took this one a bit more seriously, you would say, and it showed in the result. The star of today's match was none other than Majid El Hassani, the young forward from the youth team, had himself a day, scoring a hat-trick. Yes, a hat-trick at La Bombonera. Great defending here from Democrats. The great ball through the middle. El Hassani is not caught, and he shows a lot of composure in front of goal. Finishes well. 1-0 there for Fiorentina, wearing their special kits. A special kit just for this occasion that they're wearing against Boca Juniors with the yellow to represent Boca. The ball coming here through Christian Kouame over to Paul Liorda. Liorda whips it inside. El Hassani. What a finish at the near post. El Hassani was rumored to be going on loan, but his recent performances has perhaps kept him in the squad for this season. The young forward, great stuff there. And the final goal here, Kouame again with a great touch. Kouame looking like he's back to top form. El Hassani making it 3-0. So 4-0 loss to River Plate, but a 3-0 victory at La Bombonera versus Boca Juniors. A fairly successful tour. Now Fiorentina return to Italy and get ready for the Champions League playoff against Rangers. First leg of the Champions League playoffs, we're off to Ibrox to face Rangers. There are special Champions League kits. Let's get the lineup sorted. Alright, so we're going with Chiesa, Keane, and Kouame up top. So Lercock, Shukashvili in midfield, Torres, Milenkovic, Florenzi, Luca Pellegrini, Dragowski in goal. For Rangers, Morelos up top, the danger man. A packed Ibrox here. Rangers hosting Fiorentina. Who will make it to the group stage of the Champions League? We find out here. First leg here in Scotland. And here we go. As Keane immediately Moise Keane. Oh, chest challenge there. And Rangers now. Oh, that's poor. That's 1-0. Morelos. And 6 minutes in, Rangers have the lead. Kamara. Kamara! Off the post! And they missed the follow-up, Ryan Kent. Milenkovic. And Jagowski. Jagowski, no! It's 2-0 Rangers. A catastrophic mistake. And now this is looking in danger. What happened here? Bartolomei Jagowski looks to throw it out and it hits Milenkovic. That is not Champions League level football. Florenzi nods it on. Kouame. Chiesa. Sense of urgency now. Here's Carlos Soler. Here's Carlos Soler. Soler in. Chiesa. One back. First goal back to the club. Federico Chiesa. Back in it. That's an away goal. Into space. Kent. Haribo. Great ball. And Morelos is in. And Kent does well, Morelos! Over the bar. Cleared. Milenkovic. Chiesa. Keane. Where's Keane? Where's Keane? Oh, it's headed away. Haribo! Oh, that's right. Chiesa, great take. Finds Kouame. Florenzi. Great ball into space. Federico Chiesa. Checks back. Florenzi. Kouame! Oh, it's deflected wide. Florenzi again. Milenkovic! Ah, saved by the keeper. It's rolled out. Haribo. Dangerous stuff. But they do get it clear. Castrovilli though has it. Into space, Pellegrini. Touches it forward to Keane. Keane! Back to Luca Pellegrini! Luca Pellegrini! 2-2! There it is, Luca Pellegrini with the goal. What a move. And we've come all the way back here. Moise Keane, brilliant stuff. Well, look at this. Pellegrini starts it into Keane. Keane holds off his man well. Back heels into Pellegrini. And that finish from the left back, incredible. Kamara under pressure. Good ball. Great ball. Oh, that's actually really dangerous here. Header. Oh, it's wide. Oh, it's a good touch inside. Great football from Rangers here. Oh, Jagowski. Great stop. Jagowski. Florenzi. Chiesa, back to Florenzi. Great work on the wing. Great work from Florenzi. Florenzi. Chiesa. Oh, it's wide. That's great work by Rangers, though. It's a phenomenal move. And 3-2. Wow, they deserve a goal there. And Barca has won it here, potentially for Rangers. It's been too easy for Rangers. Look at this. Defoe! Great speed! 4-2! Morelos again! Oh, we're going to have work to do back in Florence. Milenkovic here, and there it is. 4-2 in Ibrox. 2 away goals, but we let 2 slip late. Alright, Chelsea 1-0 over AGF, Ajax and Braga 2-2. CSK 1-0 over Club Brugge. Villarreal 1-1 with Rennes. Kiev 1-0 over POK, Fenerbahce and AK Athens 0-0, and Dortmund 4-1 over BSC Young Boys. They have a lot of work to do in the second leg. Alright, Fiorentina Genoa, first game here in Serie A. Alright, so Zinchenko, Torres, Milenkovic, Liorla, Soler, Kokchu, Castrovilli with Ilicic, Keane, and Chiesa up top. Let's start Serie A off right. Here we go, Fiorentina, Genoa. Genoa already. Sturaro. Oh, and they're all the way in. Good tackle. Chiesa. Castrovilli. Viola. There's Ilicic. Great stuff into space. Viola. Castrovilli. Vogo there. Good stop. It's Castrovilli. The strike. Deflected. And Ilicic. Vogo stops it. And on comes Thais Magno for Joseph Ilicic. Chiesa. Oh, there it is. Oh, what a stop from. Oh, Vogo somehow keeps Keane out. Oh, but Chiesa as well. Okunkokchu. Oh, it's back here then, Chiesa. Oh, the great save from Vogo again. Kokchu floats it in. Magno! And Vogo! How is he doing this? Sebastiano Esposito coming on for Zinchenko. We're pushing everyone forward here. Viola. Soler. Oh, yes, Keane! What a pass on Soler. Keane's able to take it from his man. It's an inside. What a stop from Vogo. Thais Magno again. Yes! Sebastiano Esposito. And it's 1-0. And Esposito on his debut gets a goal. Fiorentina have the lead. Well, what a run here from Keane. Finds Chiesa. What a stop from Vogo. Thais Magno keeps it in. And there is Esposito just off the bench. And maybe a little chance here actually for Genoa. Oh, Shomurodov! Oh my God, what a miss. It's still coming, however. Oh, Ajer. Mustafa Ajer. He thought he had it, then he lost it. Oh, just misses at the far post. Fiorentina barely hanging on here. And not the prettiest game, but 1-0 for Fiorentina here. They get 3 points to kick off the Serie A season. Esposito. Good stuff from him. And Ramos has gone to Manchester City. Okay. Look at that. Inter signed Lorenzo Insigne. And we have Rangers' second leg. I know we have some injuries. Keane is out. Anything else? Nothing crazy. We're probably going to look to start Esposito in this one. Alright, so this is what we're going for. Carlos Soler and Castrovilli in midfield. Ilicic, Kouame, Sebastiano Esposito, and Federico Chiesa up top. Rangers, of course, a 4-2 victory in the first leg. We have a lot of work to do. Let's go. We have to make it to the Champions League. Here we go. Fiorentina versus Rangers. Florenzi. And, ooh, pressure in there. Soler. Chiesa. What a stop! What a stop by Ruiz. Pellegrini. Ah, no one's there. Boston in. And Esposito! Sebastiano Esposito! One back. Let's go. 7 minutes in. Great start. It's Castrovilli on the wing. A low cross. That's a great finish too from Esposito. It's cut out. Great work. Cristian Kouame! Oh, what a stop! Pellegrini! Oh man, Ruiz! Pellegrini. Carlos Soler. Oh, great work there. Chiesa sets it up, and it's 2-0. Sebastiano Esposito cannot be stopped. 2 goals here in the first 12 minutes. Fiorentina running a riot. Look at this here. Florenzi over to Chiesa. Great move there off ball. Gets inside, plays it over to Esposito, and look at that finish. Oh, that's brilliant from Rangers. No! Oh, it's wide for Mitten. Rangers, dangerous right now. But poor Torres. Excellent defending as it's cleared. Chiesa flicks it on. Just cut out. Back in. Ilicic. Oh, great football. Esposito just pushed off at the end there. That could have been crucial before the half. But it looks like Fiorentina will go in with a 2-0 lead. Sebastiano Esposito. 2 goals in the first 13 minutes. No! Rangers really pushing forward here. Back post! Oh, it's just wide. Oh, poor stuff there, Esposito. Great stuff. Chiesa. And it's in. 3-0. Federico Chiesa. Woo. Back in front of his home fans again. Chiesa. Oh, this is some excellent stuff. Esposito back. Ilicic. Esposito. Oh, wow. What a goal that could have been. Oh. Esposito, will he have time to bring this down? No, he won't. Poor Torres. Phenomenal game from him. And Vega. Oh, my God. What a strike. Good football there. Oh, it comes all the way through. Actually, great chance for Rangers here. Oh, poor Torres again. Jagowski just gets it clear. And actually, Rangers. Oh. Oh, Milenkovic. What a challenge. Left it late, but made it just at the right time. And now Torres makes amends. Oh, he's taken out. There it is. Fiorentina 3-0. Phenomenal game from Sebastiano Esposito as they win here in the second leg, go through 5-4 in aggregate, and they're back into the Champions League. All right, so Chelsea threw 6-3 over AGF, Braga over Ajax. Good result for the Portuguese side there on away goals. Rangers Fiorentina, as you know. CSK Moscow over Club Brugge 2-0. Villarreal over Rennes 4-2. Dynamo Kiev over PAOK after extra time. AEK Athens over Fenerbahce, and Borussia Dortmund 7-1 over BSC Young Boys. So, who will we draw in the UEFA Champions League? The draw comes up right now. There's no group of death. That's what they're saying. Let's see. Alright, so Group A, Feyenoord, Dortmund, Galatasaray, Dynamo Zagreb. You'd expect a big battle between Feyenoord, Dortmund, and Galatasaray in this one. Group B, Zenit, Napoli, Lyon. Kind of a weak group. I think any of the top 3 can go through. Group C, Benfica, Arsenal, Villarreal, Dynamo Kiev. Another group where I think 3 teams all around the same level. Oh my God, you've got to be kidding me. We're in Group D with Barcelona, Manchester City, and AEK Athens. It's going to be a struggle to get out of this group. Barcelona and City in the same group. Ridiculous. Group E, Shakhtar Donetsk, Bayern Munich, Anderlecht, Basel. Group F, Liverpool, Atletico Madrid, CSK Moscow, and Braga. Group G, PSG, Real Madrid, Celtic, Midtjylland. Group H, Juve, Chelsea, Porto, Olympiacos. So, There we are in what I think is the group of death. Fiorentina, City, and Barcelona. To be honest, we're clearly the third place team here. We're going to need some phenomenal performances to compete in this group. I'm excited to play City. Let's see how Zinchenko does against his former side.